Hey, Planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. So, we are at the end of the month. We are going to do our last week of savings for September. We are going to pull our numbers for the 100 envelope challenge for October. And we are going to save. So, we are on week 39, and I don't know if I say this every week, but I probably will start to say this every week. I can't believe it's the end of the year. I can't believe it's October. It's just been a fast year, but also not fast enough because I'm still years out from retired life, which is where I'd like to be. Anywho, so starting with our zero out savings challenge, that is going to be $7.35. That goes to my emergency fund. The broke black girl is $20, and that will be $1,000 at the end of the year, at which point I will decide where I want to put it. Probably going to put it towards my birthday fund, now that I'm thinking about this birthday trip. This is going to cost me an exorbitant amount of money. Also, anyone else torn between like spending money and staying in the house? Like, I feel like I don't know what life is going to look like, 9 months from now? Because the last 9 months have been wild. So, like, what is life going to look like 9 months from now? Are we going to even be able to leave the country? And, like, I'm buying stuff. I want to buy plane tickets and different things, and they're very expensive. And I don't want to lose my money. And I'm also like, well, should I even be spending money? Because, like, the zombie apocalypse is coming. Like, this is like real life thoughts that are happening in my head. Anyways, I need to make a note for myself. Broke black girl. October, it is $90. So, knowing that will help me break it down next month by the number of weeks that we have. I don't have my October calendar, so I don't know what the answer is. Anywho, okay, so I don't have any $5 bills. And when I go to my let's go to the 52-week challenge first. So, so 52-week challenge, I am going to do, because we have, I think, hit our goal. Well, we're close to it. We're at $6.99. And the goal for this month is $7.50. Okay, let me put this down here before I forget. So $7.35 was our zero out savings challenge amount. Year to date, that's going to bring us to $278.54. Okay, coming back to this 52-week. Let's do Candyland. I never cut out the little stings. They're still sitting there on the table. But the dice works just fine, so we're going to keep working with the dice. Let's see. Our little game piece is right here. And we are moving in this direction to the finish line. Now, I need 9, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There are 30 days. So I need to roll the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Let's get into it. Okay, so 1. Need a piece of paper. How do you have like a whole stationery company and not have a piece of paper? Oh, man. Make it make sense. Okay, so 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2 is 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 6. That's off camera. I'm gonna roll again. 1. Okay, so it's a star. Free space. Save however much you can. Okay. 4. 2, 3, 4. We roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do both of those. 6 plus 2. And then let's add this up, and then I'm going to add to it for that free space. So 3, 7, 3, 1, 3, 6, and 8. That's 31. So I'm going to add 9 so that I have a round number. And then that is going to give me $40 for the budget mom. Then going back over here, I'm going to do the $8 for the 52 week, no 26 week. All right. And that brings us to 735, 8, 40, and 20, 75, 35. And when I add that to our existing amount of $699.81, we are at $775.16. And that is week 39 in the books. So we've got that. Let me write these numbers down. So 3, 7, 3, 1, 3, 6, 9. And then the total, I have to look up what the total amount saved was. Let's see, 40, 30, 17, 27, 114 was the total you saved for that challenge. Okay. Let's let's save for October. And I guess it's about that time to order my 2026 budget planner. I can't even find what I'm looking for. There we go. All right. October numbers coming up. So, if you're new here, there's 100 numbers. You should save $5,050 if you complete the entire thing. It is based on drawing 2 numbers a week, so it should take you about 50 weeks. And so I look at the number of weeks in the month. And since I do savings Saturday on Fridays, I go by the number of Fridays. So there are 5 Fridays in October. The next last week of the month is October 31st. So I will draw my numbers for November on the 31st. But you don't see the video until Saturday, so it's saving Saturday. I post it on Saturday, but I do everything on Friday, so it should all work out in the end. So I'm going to try to draw 10 numbers to stay on track with the number of weeks. However, I also look at the amount that I am drawing. So on average, you're looking at about 420 to hit $5,050-ish over a 12-month period. So some months are a little higher, some months are a little lower, and depending on if I'm pulling out high numbers or not, I may draw less. Because it will, again, all average out when we get to the end and we've drawn the numbers. And I'm not going to pick one number at a time today. I'm just going to pull out a couple at a time. So we've got 92 and 28. And 35 and 99 maybe. So when I have a number that could be 99 or 66, I go back here where I keep track of the numbers that I've pulled, and I want to just make sure I don't have 99 or 66 anywhere. And I don't have either. So I could go either way. I'm going to set that aside for just a second and see what else I pull. That might help me make that decision. So we have 46 and 60. $64 and 15. Okay, now let's look at where we are. We have 28, 92, 35, 46, 60, 64, and 15. So I needed to draw 10 numbers. So we have our, if we do 99, actually either way, we're kind of where we want to be. I make the rules over here. I could always throw it back. Let's see what else we got. We have 76. Okay, so 76 is 416. And I am going to roll with 66 And then that brings us to 482. And that is what it's going to be. Now, I only pulled 9 numbers. I needed to pull 10. A little note to self, 9 out of 10. So I've got to either, well, not either. I've got to make that number up somewhere. Whether it's at some point in the month or next month pulling an extra or something like that. So that is my 100 envelope challenge. The way that I do this, I do have these cute little envelopes that I can put cash in. The dollar amount that I pull should go into the envelopes. I don't do that. I take the amount, the total amount for the month, because I am paid one time per month, and I will transfer that over on payday from checking to savings, and then it goes to my emergency fund in my high yield savings account. So you can really kind of customize it to work for you. That's what I have found to work best for me. I've never used the envelopes the way that they were intended. I've always just transferred the money over electronically. So that's the 100 envelope challenge numbers for October. And that is our savings challenges for the last week of September. And that is week 39. So we are done with September. We're rolling into October. Let me know if you are saving and what you're saving for. Still primarily saving towards my Nomad fund. However, as I start to look at the cost of things, I'm also saving for my birthday fund now. I've kind of come to the forefront. But then I'm also thinking, are we supposed to be spending money? Like, are we supposed to be going outside because the zombie apocalypse? So I'm just really not sure what's happening. But if you're planning, you're going to make something shake, right? Something's going to happen. Something should go right. So I'm going to plan and hope for the best, but be prepared for the zombie apocalypse. Worst. Let me know what you're doing. Be sure to hit that like button, and I will see you back here next time. Bye.